Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that. We're back. Now, I think I'm ready to read. Finally. Yes. So, we left off where apparently John Egbert's dad got kidnapped by these imps, these gremlins. Let's continue reading. Your father was kidnapped. Oh no. When you cross over to the medium. When you cross over to the medium, he was apprehended by the very forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened. What? Okay, so what is the medium you're talking about? It is where we are now. A realm that is a ring of pure void, divine light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the incipisphere, a place untouched by the flow of time in your universe. You mean because we're inside a computer, or in the game, software or something? A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless Autobox car? Well, it's like this machine that, hoo hoo hoo! Of course I know what a computer is, John. I was just pulling your leg. Hoo hoo hoo. Okay. No, John, you're not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear. The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines is a way served to invoke the realm's instance, yet stands independently of any physical machine, and somewhat paradoxically, it always has. I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So what do I actually need to be doing here? I think it would be best if we started with the big picture. Go on. Above the medium, beyond the seven gates, residing at the core of the Incipisphere is a place known as Skya. Legend holds that Skya exists at a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. Hoo hoo. But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction. Nice. And it so happens that the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, the very forces duel on a stage stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up. Me? Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation which resulted from its kernel's hatching. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before the hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched, I think, in darkness. The other, up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, in which there are three others in kind. The four spires are situated above a throne, and these two thrones preside over the two respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins. Light versus dark, good versus evil. What? Okay, so what does this mean? I need to try and understand this real quick. So basically the kernel sprites, or the kernels, are basically like chess pieces. And then when John Egbert showed up, the kernel sprite split into two, the dark and then the light. So basically now they're in like the light and dark kernels are in a chess match against each other or something like that. And that's what I got, but I don't understand. Too stupid for this. Yes, this is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose without exception. Quest of futility, then. Wow, really? What's the point? That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you are about to take is the ultimate riddle. Well, for now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house. Not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you had better prepare to sharpen your adventuring skills. How am I supposed to get up there? You build. Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant. Well, I don't know. That all sounds kind of weird. But in any case, you build a house to get to these gates, and then I can save my dad. Yes, John. And then after that, we can solve this ultimate riddle thing and save Earth from destruction. Oh no, I'm afraid not. Huh? Your plan is done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that. Oh. Your purpose is so much more than saving that silly old planet, though. And that is... Yes, I'll have to agree with that flow hag about that. John, you're such a good boy. Oh no. I know you will succeed. Thanks, Nana. You are a good boy, and good boys deserve treats. Hooray! I'm gonna bake you some cookies. The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her, boy. Oh god damn it, that's just what you need. More baked goods. Oh no. Why? Why is there so much Betty Crocker in his house? John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you to get them. You totally abjured the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring you don't even notice Riz has been trying to pester you this whole time. Hit John in the head with his box to get his attention. You give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, but he is undeterred. That is some fake he is throwing. Perhaps you'll take this spare moment to contemplate the Nana's bright, strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your game facts walkthrough/journal. It can be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. Oh, that's so, Jaspers. And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? Last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault you're in this mess in the first place, so you can just butt in it. John, cookies. Now. You refuse outright. His impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies. Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline? John, you are stupid. You really need to work on your manners. Stupid. Stupid. Dumb. No, command is nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid. For the last time, I command and you to get the cookies, boy. So it's just not gonna happen, buddy. Years in the future. Not really enough, but really not enough to write home about. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke. What is this? Beans, mustard, human etiquette. I think that's how it's pronounced. What is happening here? Okay, I'm not reading this. She's not finished with this yet. Jeez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could go bug someone somewhere else for a while, or at the very least, someone else. Months in the past, but not many. Ooh. Hi, happy birthday, Rose. Hello, and thanks. Did you get John's present yet? I just opened it this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask about it now. I am stunned. Yeah, I know. What will you make with it? And who said it was coming from which something else could be made? Well, John told me what it was, duh. I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. Nothing tells me I need a new hobby when I make perfectly reasonable and analytical remarks. Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say, the way you and Dave always do. Maybe. His birthday is in a few months, isn't it? Yep, I finally finished a present for him. I've been working on it for years. Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking, or if you're even capable of it. I just mailed it, too, so it is sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here. I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him. I don't think you really mean that. I guess not. So, shall I expect a green package dropped to my house via airmail or from wherever screwball cranny of the globe you're tucked into? No. Sorry, but you're sort of hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you'll like better than something in a box. Oh, it is a tip. This is already intriguing enough to compensate for the grave scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on. Did you have a pet a long time ago that died? Yes. Okay, well, how do you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot? Okay, well. I didn't mention it was a cat, or that it was a male. Let's pretend our surprised or embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings toward the animal as lukewarm. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter, I think. Just, what if someone told you you could play a game that would bring him back to life? If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I'd have to ask preemptively, is that someone you? Yes, that someone is me. I just thought you might find it interesting. So, what is this game? No, I don't know. I'm just saying is all. I think you'll hear about it later. Maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. The way They're way into that stuff more than I am. I'll see what the word on the street is about it in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran in late with John's present. Dave, you captured all your katana and prepare to venture out into the apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe. Just maybe. Dude, that bird is long gone. It probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set, but won't step off. It's staring you down like the big red eye of a hot needle skipping on a groove. It's tracing around the earth while lingering in midair. The sea seems to suspend time itself, stretching it like warped vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there hasn't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to fizzle this sizzle a little bizzle. Set the record straight on this global turn tizzle. So don't change the dizzle, turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine dime drizzles. Waiting on the pizzle, the dizzle, and the shizzle. G's to the bizac. Now ladies, here we go. Then a pimp to the crib, ma, drop it like a top, drop it like a top, drop it like a English romantic poet, John Keats. Jinkies. Dave, exit the room, go into the living room. Sorry, dude. Coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. You figure you left him late, hanging long enough. You barge in, see a familiar face. Friendly face. Sitting in the living room, your bro spends most of his days in here. At night he crouches on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's the puppet chest he stores little Cal in when he takes him out on gigs. And when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal's totally sweet. So sweet. Man. Pity that fool. Your brother is Mr. T Puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound humorous irony. But as usual with your bro's ironic exploits, there is no ironic ordinary irony, or anything close to ironically pedestrian tier 1 ironic gesture ironically, which is a mere single step removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame, but that was the very thing that made him awesome and badass. And that his awesomeness was also sort of the joke, ironically. But in that case, the joke is the joke. And that degree of irony itself is also the joke, and so on, ironically. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but you know it really isn't. And making it funny again by adding subtle strata of irony, which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to a pantsless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro at this someday. You never tell him that, bro. Find little Cal giving fist bumps. Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets strewn around haphazardly. You guess these things are kind of cool. Sort of. Play a game on the Xbox. It looks like your bro is playing. It's not like him to leave in the middle of some totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace the Cal either. Man, you hope the little guy's alright. Oh, hey there, dude. Didn't see you there. We can be chill. We be chill today, Cal? Yeah, you better fucking believe we be chill. Cal is the man. With this great urge to play on bro's Xbox. What is this? He's playing skate video game. You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up, stunned, something uncanny brutal on your quest for a mad snacksio. And get this way rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like this shit and it wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to that shit. But you get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something. It's like a railing or a piece of the wall. You have to reset. Fuck this shit. Give little Cal a bro fist bump. Oh man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the C-Man some props. To your bro's sweet gear. Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it at all sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking on here at any given moment. If he's not around, you might as well give a sneak peek. You might as well sneak a peek. Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got on the burners. And of course, you know what the password is, and he knows you know it, and you're both cool with that because the password is the most awesome thing it can be. Enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher his organization system but him. He also tends to use the application Complete Bullshit to keep up with the ludicrous amount of websites and news feeds he monitors to stay hip to the scene. Open Complete Bullshit. This really is complete bullshit. This is complete bullshit. Check if Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff has a sweet update. Your bro keeps up with your projects in his aggregator, just like you keep up with his. He's tuned into your various blogs, and of course, Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff. You navigate to the latest comic in one of the many bullshit feed bands. What's the latest comic of Sweet Bro and Hello Jeff? Bro, I got a ticket for the big game, dog. I'm so jealous. You know I love the big game. Oh yeah. And there he goes, the big man has struck. He drank so hard through the paint downtown. Alley-oop for the slam dunk. Oh! Best voice acting ever. Mouse over the orange stripe contained plush Trump. Why? Another one of your bro's many ironic websites. The difference here is he rakes in thousands of dollars a month through this enterprise, ironically. Some Muppets are a multi-billion-dollar a year enterprise, and it's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of the cash cow. Something's time left for Rose Beta. Guess you messed around on his computer long enough, better get a move on before it's too late for Rose. Or worse yet, your bro catches you. But, my god, the rums, they're transfixing. You know this is ironic and all your bro reaches echelons of irony you can only dream of there to fathom, but on rare occasions where your guard is down, it all seems just a tad unsettling to you. Huh. Oh, hey. Hey there, Cal. Get a little Cal nervous to his bump. Come on. Don't be shy. I'm sort of starting to flip the fuck out, without losing your cool, of course. Pester John to ease your nerves. Get Egbert on the line again to give him the lowdown on your progress. You feel it's important to keep the wires hot. But he's not answering. You wonder what that guy is up to. Hey, what's up? What happened with the monster that's wholly definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyways, he's all cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are so awesome. No problems with them or anything, just just really, really awesome. Looks like Rose is finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house was burning down? Wonder if she's on fire yet or what. Oh, there you are. John said your house is burning down. Are you on fire yet or what? No, for now I've retired to the safety of a smaller building which is much closer to the fire threatening my residence. But I'm pretty sure I've already read this, but I'll just scroll slowly, just in case anybody wants to read it. Maybe, I don't know. John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor. I go about my business elsewhere. Deploy the punch designates. John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shale you collected to use and finally deploy the punch designates. It's in your study. I can only drop it though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histrionics, maybe you could give it a try. I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would help to know what it does. Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested by monsters now. Try to be careful. So, I can see. Stupid lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff. Oh, there you are. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason. My head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now. You build the claw hammer and return to his precipice. You're getting way better at this sort of thing. Wow, that's fast. Confront Pogo Red to prepare yourself for Nana. Thank God your sanity has returned so you can entertain extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Red from the bathroom window. You do not like what you see. You sons of bitches are... No one risks painful injury on your green slime ghost Pogo Red, no one but you. What am I doing? Wait, what am I? Wait, what am I? What do I do here? Use arrow keys to operate the Pogo Rego for insane combos. Nice. That's tough. Drop something heavy on one of those imps. Nice. Rose, my piano! Sorry, no nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon that imp without letting go of it. Guess I really can't do that. Can't really do that. Broken piano isn't the end of the world, though. I guess you're right. Who needs to pick up the spoils in person? I can't interact with the grist. So, that means I have to go out the back door. Yes, is there a problem? Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies. You're right, that does sound dumb. You see her in the kitchen? Yeah. What is she doing? Is she baking? You could say that. Are you sure you can't get up that grist? You can't get that grist up to me somehow? Maybe. Use pogo right to fling the grist through the window. It doesn't look like that grist is going anywhere. You never know with these gaming abstractions. Drop pogo right in John's bathroom. Get the grist. There you go. Now why don't you check out the designates? You can do that while I get to work. On what? The love for slaying the imp. The piano and its valiant efforts have unfortunately been slain, but if it hadn't, it would have ranked in so many boon dollars you have no idea. So many. Time to build. Nana said to build, that's what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, okay. But this sure is gonna take a lot of grist. Looks like you're gonna be busy, John. Blah! Well, what are you building? Stairs. These are fairly expensive, actually. Oh man, I could have warned you about the stairs, Rose. I told you, dog. I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier. It keeps happening! Ah, good. Looks like I can get a refund for earlier allocations. I told you, Rose. I told you about the stairs! Okay, consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. Now, if you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate on this without immersing ourselves in Strider's non-secretaire. Did you know he thinks puppets are cool? Does he? He sounds so dumb. Use build grist to construct observation tower on the roof. Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist for something that ambitious, but you can get started with something of a foundation for upper construction at least. Check cabinets for imps or useful items. The imps in here, just lost shaving cream. Dads love shaving. It's basically all they do when they're not baking, that is. Be 2 cans of shaving cream. Nice. There goes the telescope. Capture log 2 cans of shaving cream, just in case. You never know when you need to bust out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beer to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. The telescope goes flying out the window. Ride pogo ride. It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper reckless pogoing. You'll just grab and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. The towel floats back down to the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. Check up on Nanakin. See what she's cooking. Wow. That's a lot of cookies. What? Make your way to the study. Ah! What? It looks like the imp's house taking a shiny to the Crux sight and black goo everywhere. Ride Slimer Pogo and one up that imp. But okay, it's not a Slimer Pogo, but you mount anyway and brandish your deadly armaments. Like as if the shaving cream is gonna do anything. Ride your seat to victory. Oh, that's gonna work. This is incredibly dangerous. Whip the fuck out. Look, let's see how they like the old double barrel lather blasted. Whoops. Oh shit. Mr. John respectfully asks that you please stand up. Don't move or the pogo gets it. Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish travel post haste. Oh. Didn't he already use this move before? Refrigerator. Level up for slaying the imp. The refrigerator skyrockets up the ladder to a new rung. 5-star General Electric and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking out for this feisty appliance. Well done, John. Polite congratulations. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement, wherever that feeling is coming from. It sure is a welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my little fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask. About the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the designates. John is behind you. Should I try to take care of it? Shut your PDA again, didn't you? Why'd you have to pick up all of that stupid shaving cream? So pointless. Just only heavy on volumes. John, why'd I bother you for a can opener? Oh wow. Maybe not let you go that high up. Maybe. Oblivious of the commotion behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there is probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your fridge. Why do we even need a can opener? Donna is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing? Years in the future. Let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts around the page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. Okay. Why they eat it? Why are they eating the pages? Bummer. Okay. Wow. I'm not bothering with this. Construct a loft above John's room. Nice. Let's see how this works out. Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs. Oh, you can do that? Nice. Fellow John, it appears we have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately. It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless. Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyway. Oh, but thank you. Okay. Thank you very, very much, dear favorable small primate. I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time. Hey, where'd all this sweet loot come from? And why is there only a crumbled hat on your head? Gather grist. Examine designates. Feeling especially economical with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the punch designates all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station design with the keyboard set up not unlike an old-fashioned computer. There is a blinking red light and a diagram etched into a panel. Well, answer Dave. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who told who should be wrist deep in puppet ass. What is this specific problem? The problem is I am up to my goddamn neck in a fucking puppet dong. You like mannequin dick. Accept it. I am enrolled in shopping, ribbling, god fucking damned puppet pelvis, and the obscenely long, coarse Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face. Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word. You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I've burrowed fuck deep into the lively, fluffy puppet buttock. I'm whirling in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalyptic, perky probiscus, I think? Here, like the probisc apocalypse, maybe? I guess. Are you gonna start rapping about this? What? No. No, listen. Prong of flesh birthed a foam, found solace twixt a cleft of foam. No, oh Jesus, I'm not reading the rest of it. Okay, Dickinson, if you can shut your perfumey trap for half a second, this is serious. I'm just saying, if I see one more soft bulbous bottom being like, kinda jutting out and putin or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or some shit. Let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle to bring your fall. Observe back a first visible catalog card. You flip over the top card containing your Polaroid. Anytime you catalog something, a new code appears on the back of the card. You always wonder what the code is for. Man, these things are hard to read, but then you never really find any reason to decipher them. Till now, perhaps. Examine the reverse side of hand card and stretch messages. It's like your cards for your strike deck have codes too. Enter capture codes as seen on the back of Polaroid. You enter the code DQMMJLEK into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off. The green light begins blinking. Insert the card. Nice. Type in NZ7UN6BI. Alright. In the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. Attempt to retrieve pogo from card. Oh well, I just assumed that just that should be just be a simple matter of why can I not read? It looks like I'm click farming now. God. Uh-oh. Looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore, or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now. The items to contain are toast. Yes. But maybe all is not lost. Recalling from your experience with the pre-punched card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. Mash keys heedlessly. You're not quite through with your cowboy empiricism just yet. You match with the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter the designate stops you after 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for a code. Green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card. You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream, since the product is not actually exactly at a premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans onto one card. You're a little sad your dad isn't around for this. You have a feeling he would get a real kick at the idea of duplicating more shaving cream. You punch the card with a pattern that is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you just burned down another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing to pent up chatter of anxious pesterers. No, no. Ooh, sure. Goddamn. John, it's your chumps. Puppets! Awesome! That's really all there is to say on the matter. John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out. Oh no, Dave's rancorous now. Wow, that was so totally unnecessary. I'm in a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive. Meaning these stairs? Man, look at these shitty stairs. They're so narrow. How am I supposed to climb those? They're perfectly navigable. Navigable? I'm saving on grist for now. If you keep slaying foes, collecting grist, and expanding the cash limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future. Ooh. So, why don't you just build a way up through that hole into my dad's room? Have you ever been in there? No. Exactly. Huh? I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanics of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish Harley Quinn decor your father keeps in his room. Come on, what's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through. Will you? Yeah, why not? Are you saying you never wonder what's in there, or why it's been kept a secret for you? Well, I mean, yeah. Then trust me, you won't be going right on through. Wait, are you saying there's something like trouble in there? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you see in there? I can't see in there. Oh, but I don't have a very good feeling about it. Whatever. I think you can handle a few more stupid clown paintings. Move punched cards to John's room. Draw some Cuxite dolls up to John's room. Collect grist. Examine safe. And scoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-players' recent exploits. From now on, it will probably be going without saying that you'll not have any grist lying around without making a big fuss over it. Check out the busted safe with your odds made of some noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings and 2 rather hefty tomes. It's fair bad that these books compromise at least half the weight of the safe. Examine Family Tome of Humor. It's another copy of Colonel Sasker's test of magical frivolity and practical jappery. This one looks really old, perhaps an original printing. Could it be the same one involved with Grandma's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. You gave it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes in the chicanery you have come to know and love. Catalog it, thinking you may give it a closer look later. Examine contents are safe. The Father Gents Shaving Alliance, I think. Take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought it was a scintillating read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave. Everything in this was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why I kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you would never understand. It seems he has been collecting scraps from the news over the years. Years articles go back decades. Look at the piece of paper taped to the wall. Son, if you are reading this, it means you are not strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man. As such, you are entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you. Card. You guess this is the combination to the safe. This is completely useless. Examine back of the capture log card on the floor. Nice. Guess these are all zeros, or are they all capital O's? Zeros probably makes more sense for an empty card, you think. Capture log. Enter code on the back of the card into designates. Punch card. He punched the capture log card. Wait, John, before you punch that, I was about to say, if you first took note of the code, then removed the card from the card, you would have punched a blank one. You've only burned one card instead of two. Oh yeah, you're right. Damn it. Throw hat down in disgust. Capture log punch, capture log card. Capture log punch, capture log card. Oh, there goes the PDA. Oh, never mind. What? TPDA. The two Cartilla decks, inventory of dumbasses. Level up. Colonel Sasker is level up for slaying the imp. Now he's a pesky urchin. The Colonel soars to new heights on his egg ladder, reaching the rung. One man Julep vacuum and pockets 9,550 boon dollars, chump change for the genteel, aristocratic Southern Colonel. Level up for slaying the imp. Bathtub. The bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung. Archimedes, Aquabradle, proceeding directly to vaunted rung, Taft Jammer. The tub makes off at the cool 490 boon dollars. The tub's basing capacity remains unaffected. Safe, level up. The safe was slain in battle. A great flaming nautical firefoot carries it off to Valhalla. Make your way up the stairs, post haste. I'm not sure, they look pretty precarious to you, but you've been assured the stairs are perfectly navigable? Lad scramble. Lousy goddamn stupid stairs. Ooh. Ignore the old cow and find the beta. You wander over to the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is so sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. The kind where instead of getting all worked about it, you don't have to give a shit. One of your brothers riding extremely expensive ninja swords is missing, though. You know this drill all too well. Trouble is a brewing. Take expensive ninja sword. What sword? As your bro's room. What happened to it? If you approach the exit, there's something on the door you haven't seen before. Looks like one of your bro's ironic comics he left for you to check out. What have I done? Animal, please stop. Please start breathing. Oh god, please breathe. Okay, make believe time is over. Oh god, god. But Nanny just with me. If she finds out, no one can ever know after I the body beware. Think imagination. Oh, the one time I really need you. Hello, Rolf. I want to play a game. I want to play it. Okay, some of this stuff you know he's leaving just to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of one-upmanship to get your go. The same go you've been meaning to bleed, like ironically, but that will still have to wait the time for a more appropriate time. I read that so incorrectly. You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get stuff like this. And this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you'll get it. But honestly, you think this material is a little too ironic. You just don't need to see this shit right now. Kitchen. No sign of bro in here either. Well, aside from the absurd quantity of awesome dangerous stuff he leaves lying around. Transfer katana to strife specialist. With an escalating sense of the threat, you think it's time to shift your katana to your strife specialist. You figure it's better to free up the card anyway, since you might need to grab some of this stuff later. Set blender to mix. Guess bro stuck some fake blood capsules in that puppet? Pretty gross. Ah. You spawn with bros, many webcams nearby, recording the incident. It seems may have been an unwitting accessory to some grisly puppet snuff film. You're not totally sure how you feel about that. Capture log buster stored from behind microwave. This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's a bigger piece of shit than your own sword. You put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. Step blend to crush ice. It's just sort of bouncing around in there. You make a bit of a mess now. Hide evidence in microwave. Oh. Seems like his hobbies are cool and all. You guess he's got to put his shit somewhere. But what you just want to heat up a burrito or something. Kitchen is pretty much useless. Grab the fireworks. Catalog the fireworks the sink has to offer. You know, or you just know these things are gonna come in handy. Why would they be in the sink if they were in? Looks like one of them is still stuck in the garbage disposal. Darn. Catalog shurikens. You have the shurikens, and hey, careful when you're putting that stuff, especially when you're looking to turn your silly dice into a powder keg full of sharp things. You put the box of fireworks back into the card of 5 and prepare to start off. Or card 3, apparently that's all is that, you guess. Take the nunchaku, once again grabbing without thinking ahead. First you capture the box again, while adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap which you yourself set only moments ago. Tough. You again rounded up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here. Capture each shuriken individually. You grab each shuriken at a time, walking out those nunchaku. But no worries, got a plan. Capture the nunchucks. Everything seems to be in order now. It would have been badass to go with the authentic Japanese names for each weapon, but sometimes you just gotta compromise with this modus. Examine fetch modus. You put over the fetch modus and check out the back. You're not really sure where it is you're keeping this thing. Oh well, who cares? Eject. Oh hell no, not after all that trouble you went through to get that stuff situated. This is potentially a very dangerous button. Change to Scrabble points hash modus. First you program your modus with a Scrabble points hash function added into the list. A1, B3, C3, D2, E1. Yeah, not realize. This might be a cool function to use, but it looks like you'll have to enter your solid to select it. You're just not going to do that yet. No way. Check the box, detect collisions. Okay. Skateboard. And just what was that guy so happy about? What is he looking up out there? What is he looking at up there? You think if you see one more stop bullet spot him being like kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, he was gonna fly off the handle. Ooh. Take the skateboard. Actually, no, you don't. Collision has been detected. You take the wheeled ride. Man, your inventory nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute. Have log the unplugged power cord. Look. You take the power cord. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Think of a new word for power cord. You take the battery pack. Damn it. Take the battery pack using the Y as a constant. Your Sodax reluctantly accepts. It's a tactic notoriously employed by hash map noobs, but you just don't care about that now. Besides, don't look your bros around to see. So you know. Oh. Search for some mad snacks, yo. Oh, it's just a little cow again. You can never stay mad at him. Anyways, you gotta get this way rude hunger under control. You figure you oughta scope the fridge for some grub. This hunger is so ill-mannered, it would make a room full of snooty dough-waggers commit mass suicide. Oh god, more shitty swords. Of course you knew these were in here. And I'm not sure why you looked. If you want to keep any food or beverages in the apartment, you pretty much got no choice but to hide stuff away and called it swords. The hell with it. You try to take the entire jumble of unbelievable shitty swords and brace yourself for it. Looks like that works actually, too. Catalog the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords. Use Ice Maker. It's still hot around here. You spend several cherry bombs. Wait, who's that looking at you in the fraction? It's a little cow, bruh. But where'd the little dude scamper off to this time? Catalog the cherry bombs. Go for the cherry bombs unsuccessfully. After mulling you over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes. Blender. Blender is a pretty simple word. You can already tell that's not going to work. Instead, you take the rolling blade pitcher. That's really much better name for anyway, I think. Garbage disposal. Stuff down Mr. Purple Guide to the garbage disposal. You're still not sure what you're so happy about or what you're so up out there. Out up there. Why you gotta get up the contents of the blender. Oops, I mean the whirling blade pitcher into the disposal. You suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. You notice something in the reflection, something above you. Hello, Dave. It's the hatch, the crawl space above your apartment. Bro's always tucking away in there when he's busting out his rad stealth stunts. He's so slick that dangling cord never even jostles. You know he's being ironic with these weird mind games. There's no way anyone could be serious about it, aping up those shitty movies. These are serve tables. Consider watching it before. What's the purpose of this? Oh, I see. It's a pretty sweet fort you just made. You're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be high-fiving over it right now. But rather than get inside and take her first spin, you really just needed to get up to that hatch, the cord. It's time to face your destiny. No going back now. Oh, no. Imagine just like some really heavenly music playing right now. Yeah, there was pretty much no way there wasn't going to be a bunch of puppets in there. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game? Yeah, this has to be. Yeah, the same one. Be the note on the hatch. Bro, move now. Green cat. Green cow. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Burst out of the puppet pile like the wand. Ooh, that's tough. Be the other guy. You're not the other guy. Take dolls and she's from bed and make a tent. This is so much fun. A huge waste of time, yes, but so much fun. Carve a totem with a punched pogo card. You put the punched card containing the pogo right in the slot and carve a totem for one of the Crux-like dowels. Repeat process with the other cards and dowels. You use the card containing the code for the hammer, as well as the one with the random code you punched over the chain room. For the hell of it, you carve the respective totems for the card. You send it with a capture log card. You make a totem for the capture log card. Pretty bare bones looking totem if you ask you. Collect totems. Nice. You still the totems at your Athenium. Produce capture log card. Hey, now he has a bunch of capture log cards. That commencer requires one unit of any type of grit to produce one card. You decided to use shale, since it seems less generally useful than Bill Grist has them now. Make a whole bunch of them. Whoa, you just make all these? Yes? Sweet, thanks. So, hey! What'd you do with all the blue wobbly vase-looking things? Well, the totems out to the alchemister to test them. I'm making some things into my own hands to save them time. Okay. You create a hammer at the expense of 2 Bill Grist. Make a pogo rod 2. Minus 5 Bill Grist, 1 shale. Use the totem card with the random code. Create a rocket pack? With some random crap stuck inside it. Looks like you got a block of violin and a flower pot. The items have rendered the device completely inoperable. You figure you might as well put this piece of junk to use. Using a little strategy, first you grab Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney, then the cards, then you reject the PDA, then the book again to flush the cards into your deck. That's going. Turn on Detect Collisions. You flip your fetch mode high to find no such option. This is idiotic. Read book, be the wise guy. You never really understood what Cavaney's relation to Anderson was, or why he wrote this book about him. His ambient attitude towards your favorite magician in the anecdotes always struck you as a little weird. And to be honest, you tend not to read much of the text in the book. You mostly like to look at the diagrams for all the cool tricks. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. The old hole in the ace trick. Interestingly, though, pertaining to punch holes in cars and making them disappear and stuff. The hands were never really strong enough to make this one work all that well either. But actually, this gives you an idea. Ooh. You overlap two of the punched cards. They mask each other's hole patterns. Put both the cards into the totem lathe. You carve another totem using a new combined hole pattern. Take it to the alchemister. Oh man, looks like Rose made a million hammers for some reason. Get all this shit out of the way. You're about to make something sweet! Ooh, you got the pogo hammer. Practice with a new weapon. Boing. What did you do? I combined the cards in the lathe thingy and made this. It is so sweet, man. Look at me go. I see. This is a really good idea, John. Nice work. Thanks. I got the idea from Harry Anderson. Who? You know the show Night Court? No? Oh, well, the bottom line is, he's awesome. That's really all there is to say on that matter. Taught the nearest imp to test Pogo Hammer's strength. You got a vicious, rhythmic, bouncing combo to get going, and easily set the imp in one blow. You and the Pogo Rider catapulted sky high in the process. Oh wow. Sweet catch. Oh no. Pester John. Hey, that was pretty, nice. Sweet catch? Save. Oh yeah. This is pretty comfy. Why don't you just, like, carry the bed around with me on it? Up to the gate up there. Can't interact with you directly or anything that you are touching if it were Zor moving you. See? Oh. Lame. The game probably regards that as a kind of cheating in a way, saving you of your free will as an adventurer. And the need to advance by your own skill and ingenuity. The server player is just a facilitator. Well, okay. All that scurrying around kind of wore me out. I think it's best to hear a little bit. Rose, can you keep the sub A? Like, drop some stuff when it's too close? No, you should pick up your hammer and defend yourself. What? Come on. I have no idea what the hell Dave is up to, or if he's any closer to recovering the game. There's some stuff I'll have to try, in any case he doesn't come through. Oh, alright. I'm just gonna rest my eyes here a second, though. Alright. I paused the recording for quite a while. My mouth started hurting again, but now we're back. Looks like a sort of index documenting all the known results for punch card alchemy combinations. This could be a convenient resource as you start to stumble on more useful card combinations. But ever since John started punching cards, you've been contemplating other ways the Scion manufacturing system could be put to use. In particular, if you obtained the code for any item at your disposal, then you could theoretically send the code to John and he could make it himself. That is, if you can think of anything that would be worth sending to him. Capture log the suburb server CD. Oh shoot. You eject the disk and capture log the server CD. Message on the code. There's none. And also she's cooked. And the generator's out. John. Well, is that Jade? Hey! Whoa, there you are. How's your adventure going, John? It's okay, I'm making some progress, and Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me, you know. That's good. Oh, but like, I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I guess it's not that. Well, I think whatever it is must be pretty important. Lose hope, John. I think it'll all turn out for the best if you stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice. Yeah, you're probably right. But, I don't think I mentioned Nana to you, did I? Oh, I don't know, didn't you? I don't know, maybe you talked to Rose or David about it or something. Yeah, maybe that was it. They're really weird when they talk to me about you. Like, they're always trying to convince me you have some spooky powers, but I'm always like, no, she seems like a pretty regular girl to me. Eh. But then, when I think back, there are some times where it seems like you know some things. Like, maybe you know more about a thing than you're telling me. I don't know. Oh, well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know. I'm just Waiting. Waiting for what? Oh, John, I forgot I was messaging you about the meteor that fell near my house. Oh yeah, whatever happened with that? Oh boy. Well, turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should, like, wear an alarm clock or something. So what's the deal with the meteor? Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it is now, and now I know everything's gonna be okay. Okay, so what is it? Or is it just another thing you're waiting to tell me? Oh gosh, Sean, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I think you need to wake up first. Huh? Well, okay, not literally. But okay, maybe kinda literally. Ah, stop making it so confusing! Well, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Pogo Hammer. Oh no. You stick the pogo hammer back in your shrift specimen. Get ready to kill some more of these pesky little... Huh? What's that? Shoot. Rose, why are you dropping something on that thing? Oh no. Be the imp. You be the imp and then quickly abscond the fuck out of there. This is what weaker adversaries do whenever things are too hard to handle, which is frequently. Prepare for a boss battle. Stop being the magic imp because that was stupid and scurry over to your magic chest that you suddenly remembered was on the roof. There's some things in here that would be good to stock up on for a major battle. It was like someone has plundered your chest. This is so outrageous. Shoot. You are being ambushed. There isn't much room to maneuver on this sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground. Ascend to the highest point of the house. You go up there. Look down. Go over the edge. Oh, hey, the handcuffs. Seems like a long way down to your yard. Not to speak. Not even to speak of letters below. Hey, weren't your handcuffs dangling for that wrench earlier? Damn it, why did imps we gotta be making off with all your street gear? Turn around. Ooh. You are confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to wage a fierce rooftop battle. That is totally going to happen now. And could in no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in our ascension. It's go time. It's time to do this thing. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Stop being the other guy. Oh, yeah, anyways. Actually, never mind. Let's keep going. You stop being the other guy. Not even sure what that meant, anyways. Dave, ascend to the highest point of the building. Bro, roof now. Bring cow. We're doing this. It's Jade. It's the wayward guy. Alright, anyways. I can tell there's probably going to be something really important soon, so that's why I'm going to end the video. Yeah, anyways, goodbye.